On July 15, 2022, Guns N' Roses wrapped up their last show on their European tour. And over that weekend, Axl Rose shared a post on Twitter dedicating the tour to former Foo Fighters drummer Taylor Hawkins. Axl Rose wrote, "It's just a simple gesture, and it's awkward dealing with the gravity of something like this, but in an effort to pay respects, would like to dedicate the tour to our friend Taylor Hawkins. Taylor was a really great guy, and it was always great to see him. He was a great and always welcome part of touring these last few years. This is such a horrible thing, and our hearts go out to his family, friends, bandmates, and everyone who loves him." Rose also spoke out about Russia's invasion of Ukraine in the message as well. And going back to Axl Rose's comment there stating how Taylor was such a welcome part of the Guns N' Roses touring over the last few years, well, there were those times when the Foo Fighters would join Guns N' Roses on stage, with Taylor, of course, on drums, jamming with GNR, and that was always a very cool collaboration to see, especially considering the past that Dave Grohl and Nirvana once had many moons ago with Guns N' Roses, way back in the early 90s, of course, all that well behind them now, but it was cool to see those two bands jamming up on stage. And to add to the Taylor Hawkins and Guns N' Roses connection, there was a time where Hawkins almost joined Guns N' Roses. It was in around 2000, and Hawkins had received a phone call from someone in the Guns N' Roses camp. They wanted to know if I would come in and try out or whatever. It was kind of otherworldly, Hawkins said. He almost did go with the offer from GNR, but it was Roger Taylor from Queen, a hero of Taylor's, that said to him, "I see you and Dave Grohl on stage, and there's something you can't buy there. There's something between you guys that might not be there with Axl Rose," and he was right, Hawkins said. So that wraps it up, but it was pretty cool to see Axl Rose dedicate that tour to Taylor Hawkins and saying some pretty cool words there about the former Foo Fighters drummer. As always, thanks heaps guys for tuning into the video. Be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll catch you on the next one.